the Zimbabwe Roman Catholic Church has actually slammed the abortion bill that has been put in place by the Zimbabwean government. I'm trying to actually go to the story where I got this. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So the Roman Catholic Church has launched a strong condemnation of Zimbabwe's proposed medical services bill, warning that it represents a moral failure amid widespread poverty and collapsing public service. The bill, currently awaiting a Senate vote, has sparked intense national debate as it seeks to allow abortions on request up to 20 weeks for adults and minors without parental consent, remove the requirement for spousal notification, and permit a single medical practitioner to authorize the procedure. Addressing congregates during a confirmation mass in Mount Pleasant on Sunday, Archbishop Robert Christophandov of Harare, who also served as president of the Zimbabwe Catholic Bishops' Conference, described the bill as sinful and evil. He pledged that the church would approach President Emerson Mnangagwa to dissuade him from signing the bill should it pass Senate. Criticizing Parliament for prioritizing abortion over urgent issues such as poor infrastructure and water shortages, Ndlovu said in communities where we stay, there are potholes everywhere, taps are dry. That is what they should be debating in Parliament. To them, it does not mean anything, and they call that human rights, women's reproductive rights. Yes, women and girls have to be empowered, but not by destroying their conscience. We urge parishioners to observe a day of prayer and fasting on February 6th, warning that the bill could destroy our identity as a people and compromise protections for the most vulnerable, particularly unborn children. Ndlovu also claimed that foreign interests were backing the legislation, including organizations and embassies sponsoring lawyers to support its passage. Even if they vote for it, we may have to confront the president and convince him not to sign it because we know the consequences. He said the Archbishop emphasized the role of the church in safeguarding moral and cultural values, saying if we just swallow all that in the name of civilization, we end up losing our identity and values. We need to stick to what we believe is right to retain our dignity and values. He highlighted the psychological and spiritual toll of abortion on individuals, noting that some confess to actions taken decades ago, yet remain haunted by guilt. Supporters of the bill argue that Zimbabwe's 1977 Termination of Pregnancy Act is outdated and imposes bureaucratic barriers that make legal abortion difficult to access, framing the proposed legislation as necessary for women's reproductive rights. The debate is expected to intensify as the bill proceeds through the legislative process. So Zimbabwe, under the government of Emerson Mnangagwa, looking forward to introduce the new abortion bill that would be permitting women to undergo abortion, and young girls, they will be permitted to do it without even consulting their boyfriends or their husband or people who impregnated them. That is what the bill that has been put by the regime intends to achieve in the name of human rights. But as Africans, does that allow us, does our conscience actually allow us to permit abortion? Because if abortion is permitted, we will see a lot of pregnancies being terminated. I mean, why is the government, I always ask, why is the government not maybe strengthening the laws to actually strengthen prevention of pregnancies, through actually affording these young girls a lot of contraceptives to be used when engaging into sexual activities, so that they prevent being pregnant, rather than waiting for a human being to begin to form in someone else's womb, and then you attempt to actually it's as good as killing, unfortunately. Terminating a pregnancy, it is good as killing, because there will be that would be a human being there, no matter the justifications, unless if someone else's life is in danger, and that is necessary to be undertaken, that may be understandable. But if someone is deciding to terminate the pregnancy because they enjoyed the sex that made them to be pregnant, now they want to actually kill the baby, that one, I think the Roman, I choose to side with the Roman Catholic on that one. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button.